ho, ho.
Ladies' night. It's ladies' night here tonight.
Oh, it's ladies' night in the hangar.
Does anyone talk about this? I'm surprised people haven't banned or go after people who throw these ladies' nights things at bars and clubs and cancel them. Because frankly, ladies' night is a mass drugging. Yeah. Oh, the ladies get it for free. The ladies drink as much as they want for free. Don't worry, fellas. We got the ladies problem figured out. Yes.
Merry Christmas.
Or Epstein type thing. Ladies' night, and we're going to be doing ladies' night here tonight on Redbar because we've got, well, you'll see. I'm not going to blow the surprise. Well, welcome to Redbar. What is everyone? Hey! Ready to stay up all night? We've got Jules here.
We also have Jules in the house. What's up? What's up?
Jules in the house.
This is going to be a very difficult podcast to do.
I'm vibrating with excitement. Joe DeRosa, you're fucking dead.
Joe DeRosa is finished tonight. The new star of the Austin comedy scene. And Kill Tony, by the way, we've been saying it for a while now that Kill Tony is getting almost impossible to watch. Unless something major happens on that show, I don't know how close we're going to be getting to it. It's probably live. It's probably like an hour and a half of Tony stuff coming up tonight, but it's been very difficult for us to watch. However,
no, it's impossible. There's like nothing. There's some Tony stuff, but it's not Kill Tony because every time you put it on, you have to put it right off.
Well, their newest star is old, boring, nothing comedian Joe DeRosa. Wait till you see the new Joe DeRosa. Oh, he's on a high. He's on a manic upswing. We're gonna
Welcome to the show.
here on Redbar. In fact, you can even start
Come join me
DeRosa.
as I tinker with tools.
Redbar just started. Mike is not.
And
He is not happy with your recent.
try to prioritize my tool runner.
She's very excited about this. And so
Klein bag.
I think I'm going to start with
Because right now I've got
I'm not going to explain.
about
I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to
90 pounds of shit in here.
And then hopefully we'll get into it later. Okay?
I get excitable and start putting everything I want,
I'm reading all the
everything
things
I
have to do. I'm so excited.
think is cool into a bag. So
Those surprises around every turn.
I try to thin it out,
Show people this
put the
once.
necessities
We're gonna keep it on
in.
the screen for about 3 seconds. No screenshots, folks, and no talking about it. Everybody look. Don't talk about it. Don't say what you think it is. Don't say, oh, I know what that is. Don't discuss it at all. Just take a look. And if you're listening to the audio version of the show, you're really missing out on a lot of stuff. Okay? You should be watching the video versions of the show. All right, I'm going to flip this piece of physical media that I printed myself on the Canon 300 Pro. Okay? I don't want any discussion. We're going to show it to you later, okay? It's a teaser. 1, 2, 3. Is that not... Does any... Well, don't discuss. Don't say a word. I'm putting this back in my compartment. Now, remember these pieces of physical media, I get messages every day. Mike, I would pay you, please. I'll pay. Redbar doesn't accept money in that way.
In that way.
The only thing we accept money for is our Scars Club, which is probably the best deal on all of the internet. For instance, I personally value each one of these episodes at $200. Okay? Each episode, I think, and would be comfortable selling, each one for $200. In fact, I think that's still a bargain. The Scars Club, of course, is only $11. Can you believe it? No way.
Don't talk so much about what you do.
So thank you to our Scars Club members, and I would really encourage people to sign up for the Scars Club. You'll never finish our archives. You'll never get through all of them. I think it would take 11 years, they said. 11 years, $1 a year, to get through our archives. So thank you to our members. That is the only way we
This
interact
is crazy
with
with all I
audio
had in
is that
here.
simple,
Absolutely
dimple Scars Club. So as far
fucking
as Mike, I want to pay you for some of this physical media. Hey,
nuts in the
it's
head.
yours,
Just crazy.
Okay? It is yours. All you got to do is ask me.
It might take upwards
I'll
of
show you.
Might take
Jesus
months.
Christ,
There
look at all
will-
that.
There are to be no.
Jesus Christ, how much does a tool runner hold?
If I agree to do something.
Good
This is to be
God.
understood. If I say, oh, don't worry, yeah, I'll mail you
Hey,
something.
hey, hey.
There are to be no follow-ups. There are be to. Hey, Mike, just making sure you got. And there's this guy right there. No,
Holy
I'm talking
shit.
about exactly. Jacob. Very nice guy. See, I shouldn't even be.
That's
mad
insane.
You
at
should say
all.
this because how are you supposed to remember?
I'm gonna
to
leave
do
all
it?
my drivers in. I'll take them out. Sure.
It's, you know, I'll remember. I remember all. And but I will give out now. I should don't start messaging me. Oh, my I would like physical media. Now I'll have to go through it.
How about you can ask if you want the physical media, and we'll.
You can
send it
ask if you want to.
If we're in a really good mood, we like it.
Thanks, Liz.
You listen
Leave
to
a comment if you could see, if you
True, and,
know what this is for.
we will be taking down.
I mean, not if you know what it's for, but if you know if this will be.
We are. We're going after him.
Love him.
Yeah, 'cause
That's not it.
He's in there.
he's in there. Okay, we've got an excellent 10 hours of propping it up for you guys tonight. You know, I was just about to say, Jules, because I think this is very important. You know, Redbar started out as one of these smaller
Look at
shows. Online
everything that was in that
and
tool runner.
continues to be one of the smallest shows. And we would like to keep it very small. So with that, I offer a few
Here it
things
is.
here. First of all, clippers. They must slow it down. But Mike, I heard about you from we can't have people hearing about us this much. We're getting in all sorts of trouble. You know how they used to say, oh, you know, with
These
these
crescent
podcasts,
bit holders that
they used to say
are
that
supposedly
50 years ago. I
insulated.
don't know if people still say that. Maybe they whisper that around.
says 1,000 volts on it.
Rogan or something. But yes, there is a lot of responsibility that comes with this broadcasting. You know when there used to be
Shot guard.
before we were thrown up on YouTube. You could say whatever you want on the show. You could discuss whoever you wanted, and our audience.
Does that allow you
people
to
understand what's happening here? They would be seeing it.
put any bit in there and it makes it
Way
insulated?
out there. Almost everything I say now carries so much power.
Because if so,
If
why
you see
aren't
something
these
about Ethan Klein,
bigger than they are? And why aren't they on the corner or shelf at every single store you see?
large groups of maybe
If
people
this
that
makes
are
every single bit insulated,
giant fan of
then
Klein.
why doesn't Milwaukee have one? Why doesn't DeWalt have one? Why doesn't everybody have one?
Fan bases maybe which you wouldn't want in here right now could be on the other side of the things I'm saying right now. For instance, I turn on my phone right before this show, and look what I see on X. Gonna search. Okay.
Merry
so
Christmas,
I'm on
everybody.
X, and I'm just checking
I'm
out
gonna hit the light now.
people that I follow. Okay.
Woo!
I am fans of. So go to
Look
this
at A-bomb
one,
at first.
Heard of it? Destiny.
That shop light was $12.
Destiny, Stephen Banal.
Let's see what it looks like with just the.
Son of,
I've got a
or I like to call his son, son of.
what's it called?
Does Mike know about Destiny's
Solar
son?
shop light
Yes,
here.
Of course I do.
Ran the cord outside and hung the
You were
thing.
the
Let's
first
see what the
people
light
to
looks
come
like
up
with that.
Destiny's Child. It took the internet 3 weeks to figure out that Destiny's Child would be a great thing to say. As soon as the internet
Not bad.
Destiny,
Don't look too bad.
political streamer on the left.
See what this looks like with
We
it.
have a very right-wing
Jesus.
slant here, of course. And what is it? Yes, he has a child now, and I guess his child is out to get me. No, I don't know about that.
Let's
I
see
hope
what
not.
this
I hope nobody
does
is
to
out
the
get
table.
me. I hope nobody is out to get me. I hope
Yeah, it makes
everybody
it
is
nice.
out to like me. That's what I want.
We'll leave off.
So
We'll just leave the solar one on right
I
now.
wonder what Destiny is doing today. He's really, because I'm like one of his supporters. And I scroll
About to hang some
down.
Christmas lights.
Okay, he's got a lot of cool ticks. And then I see this. My heart stops. Cut to the close up. This is 3 scrolls down. This is Destiny. He Demand. The whole world, of course, knows Destiny. They're all on his page today. There I am, very similar to when Kanye West posted me. I'm the king of getting posted. And I go, well, what could this clip be? Destiny retweets. Would you like to hear what's on here?
I'm scared.
I'm going to put it up to the microphone here.
Side of Hamas.
Oh,
I am pro-Palestine because of the Kleins. Like, I will be on the side of Hamas over Ethan Klein.
okay, I
Damn.
don't think so. No. So that is not true. And by the way, I told you I'm what's called a flip-flopper. I have no idea what's going on in the world. I try to know. Hey, I'm not one of these guys who isn't paying attention. I'm paying attention to every bit of it. Still can't really understand what's going on, so I decided to do something called Trust the Last Person I Heard Talk About It.
Trust
So I'm
the
watching
last guy.
and they're saying, I don't know what their stance is. I think their stance is free Palestine, but I don't know. I'll follow that. When I'm watching Hassan and the stance is go Hamas go, I'm going, okay, well, this is on national Twitch. I mean, what am I to know? And then when I'm following Destiny, of course, I'm licking my lips and I'm thinking about what people in my fan base.
Do you
I
see what all I had in this damn tool runner?
Catch my drift?
Don't accidentally defame me.
I put this on top so you can actually see it.
I'm on the side of all 3 of them. Yes, and I have a statement that I'm going to read
All
later.
this.
I have a full statement.
Did you
Ethan,
read it?
Hassan, and Destiny. Oh, you want me to read
All
that
this was
now?
in the tool runner.
You're already talking about it.
Yeah, sure. I could read it now. You know, I wish I had this printed. I do have statement. Yeah, they wrote his statement here. I had to write it.
And
words are so.
These locking pliers I got at Ross Dress for Less
I think a lot of people wait for me to speak now.
saved my life.
Here it is. You know, we saw the download.
It helped me fix the kitchen sink
Okay,
finally.
let me open up this statement that I have them
Because
right
I had to,
here. And again, if you're
this
not
one,
happy with this statement, this is
the Olympia, I had to
not
put it up top,
words.
grab
This
a
is
fixture,
not my words.
and then
Okay,
get
it's one of
underneath
my
like
app
this. And then
Just give me a second. I have my bag
take
here.
this
I can
other
barely see.
situation here,
Okay,
which was
so-
actually I had these.
My statement. We ready? Can I have some
My
pictures
beast
for this one?
12-inch German
Here's my statement on
Klein's
the Hamas brothers.
alligators.
It's good.
And so I was like doing this, you know, up top,
Maybe,
and
one of
then
those
up
like
underneath
back
back
ones.
this way with the,
This is not very-
you know, it was like doing that.
Okay, here we go.
But it fucking came off, and
Just read this word for
man,
me,
it
right?
felt good once I got it off and got it fixed, and there was no leaks. Because it was a
Anything
bastard.
I say will basically. Okay.
It was a nightmare.
Yes.
I thought a kitchen sink would just go right on top. Take the other one out and put the other one right back in there. Just right in there. Just a simple swap.
My commentary is too valuable
But,
because anything
nope.
I say will basically guarantee my involvement. All 3 communities are now clipping me. Before, I was just joking around with my brother's heart. But now,
And
anything I accidentally say could
it
be
was just an
I
absolute
just want to
nightmare.
make sure I get it right. And it's not like I don't want that to happen. I'm just not ready.
I show everybody this.
You see, I'm on
Got the
all
demo, Klein.
3 of their sides. Epstiny, he rules. Ethan Klein,
And it came with
he
these
is
blades.
based. And Hassan, he's hot. Any guy in this saga could find a clip of me complimenting
I might
that.
put this in the tool runner. It's great for Knipex. It really is great. It's just too. It's almost too big to carry. I mentioned that last time.
We are here for
Because look at
Ethan
the 4-barrel
Klein.
Husky.
The movie.
Which
Turn
I'd
this light
like
on.
to see eventually, and that I'm happy to produce from afar.
I mean, look at the
Boy,
4-barrel
is
Husky
Ethan
compared to the
Klein movie so good.
2 180s.
For allowing
Knipex. 2
All right, we're gonna get out of
Cobras,
here.
pretty
Thanks for
much.
listening, guys. We'll see you guys next time.
And I mean, compared to the 4-barrel Husky, It's just like,
Last night watching the Ethan
I mean, look
Klein
at that.
movie.
The Ethan Klein movie is so good.
They
You know,
always
I
make
wish I
those
could
so big.
get involved. It's almost one of those things. But this story is out of my hands. This is not my story to tell.
Here's those,
We keep things local.
I just
here, and
love
I wanted to
these. Oh my
tell
God.
my
These
Ethan
German
Klein, his Piker Destiny story.
Kleins.
Well, I need a whole
These are
nother
the alligators.
show to do that with.
Look at
A
that
whole nother
spread.
series.
Jesus.
Episode after episode after episode, because it would just be too epic. Now,
They
I'm not
are-
saying I won't be doing
They're smooth.
I don't know. But
Easily
for now-
one-handable. Pretty quick, too. You just flick it out. And there it goes right
but
back.
For now,
Don't talk so much about what you do.
thank you very much. Okay, should we have our first drink
But,
and party?
Woohoo!
Oh, by the way, that's not some sort of cop out of anything. We'll see.
I like the cuts on that.
And
Actually got these at a local Ace. Believe it or not.
To our Easter eggs.
I said a lot of
You
the...
know, we go through a lot of trouble to
There's
make
this
sure
one
there's
particular
about
company that buys them, so they
4,500
keep them in
Easter
stock.
eggs per episode, and I rarely see any comment threads all discussing and predicting what our Easter eggs mean.
Here's
So I'm
the
thinking
Cobra
maybe
style
people know
compared
these
to the
are
alligator.
Easter eggs that they're hearing.
They only got them in the
Anytime you don't really
10.
get what I'm saying, that could be
I
an
wanted the
Easter
7
egg.
so bad. They have like a 7.5 or a
I
7
tell
of
people,
these.
usually the stars
I
don't tell
ordered 'em,
people that there's so many Easter
And they
eggs.
sent...
People usually pick up on.
You're not going to believe what they... Amazon sent it.
And,
Paid $50 for them
I
to
don't see
send
that happening here. So, yes, the
a
show is packed with
7-inch
Easter
of
eggs,
these.
and we would
I mean,
like
how
to
badass was that
see
going to be?
the heads on.
I would have had the set pretty much.
That makes sense. All right.
And I
Let's
don't
do
see
it
it.
up. I've got some great drinking music on this
Maybe it's
show.
in here.
We do. I believe I was telling my new doctor,
Yeah.
by the way, who's a lovely
Who
man,
is under attack?
who's under attack. Yes, of course.
Oh, yeah.
My new doctor, by the way, wants to put me on a very intense medication. I'm pretty anti-medication. I don't really take any medications right now.
They sent me these.
Here, of course, my doctor did with this one.
Amazon for $50. The $20 you can get at Lowe's. They're supposed to be these, but in this size. How sick was that going to be? But instead they sent these. So I had to send these back. Send them back. Sorry, had them. And they sent me. These are American made at least. So I sent the American made back. They send me the new orange handle Chinese ones. They're like $14.99. They kept going down in value as I was complaining. So, long story short, I never got my 7-inch Cobra Kleins from Germany. Never got them.
And I go, you do understand I am auditioning you right now, Doc. So slow it down. You know? Don't make me go out and find some Ethan Klein's doctors and start going to them, because they don't give him any restrictions. So, I twisted her arm and she said, yes, you can in fact drink. She did. And I go, oh, wow, I can't believe it. What happened to the absolutely not and the liver? Stuff the liver.
One of my newer ones got a barrel with the 150s.
Let's just,
The twin get
so
150s.
it's water under the bridge with her. And
About that
I
big.
had to take the risk. I haven't started the medication yet, of course. Never start new medication right before a new episode of Redbar. I hope everybody knows this. You never start. I never alter, I'm doing the same thing that I've done for years and years and years of the show. I have the 5-hour energy 15 minutes before the show starts. I have water. I have the 5 crunchy tacos, no cheese, no lettuce. And then I have these little drinks. Now I want you to have
My
them
beautiful
with
flex.
me. It is ladies' night. So the
Catch
chicks
those
are
flex
drinking
deals.
for free.
They're leaving
I
Lowe's.
don't want a bunch of I don't like.
As soon as they're gone, all the flex are
You
gone.
know that? I really don't
That's it.
like drunk people. I don't
No
like
more.
when she drinks. I hate when people I know drink.
You'll be able to get them on
Unless I'm
Amazon.
wasted. I don't want
or if you happen to have an acne near you.
Drinking
Yeah.
in restaurants.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. So I don't like like drunk people. I don't like the smell of them. I don't like the look of them. I don't like.
I thought this was cute.
I, on the other hand,
I thought this was super
very
cute.
well with alcohol, right? Nobody ever complains about me drinking.
Southwire,
I'm like
5-in-1, nut driver,
I wish you would drink every day.
not magnetic.
Well, the doctor. Okay, so we're gonna have.
Let's
our
see,
first
you got
drink.
3/16 and a
I'm
quarter
free to start,
on this
'cause
one.
It gets me. But I would say for you guys, just have one.
3/8.
Dilute them. That's the other drink. Dilute
And
these,
then
and
5/16 on that side.
Okay, because we're gonna be here for 10 hours. Are we ready to party?
Stubby.
Ready to have that all night?
And I guess this is
sleepover
a,
series.
maybe a,
Rick Glassman's gonna be here. All your favorites. Let's get that drink.
I don't know,
song
what
on.
is that, a 7/16 or something?
This is a very funny song.
Right
This is
here?
Kid Cudi called Grave.
New Kid
Wait.
Cudi.
Wait a minute.
Have a drink with me. Welcome back
1,
to
2,
Redbar.
3, 4. Wait. 1, 2,
This is gonna be a fun
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's 5.
Drink on the drop, if it ever does. We're gonna have our first drink. Why is it moving? Oh.
He wishes he wasn't so that he could just be normal.
Here, it's like Tony. I've never seen Tony have sex with a girl. I've never seen Tony have sex with a guy. Therefore, it's proven that he is asexual, which is
I don't know what that is.
LGBTQA. So
IA.
IA. And Tony, I hate
Am I
to
missing
break it to you,
one?
but since
No,
you're
I'm not missing
asexual,
one.
deemed by me, you're part of the LGBT movement. You're one of the letters. So congratulations, Tony. I didn't even know this, but you're in that fucking group.
I don't know, I guess this is supposed to be a nut driver here too.
Online. Okay. Should we do a
But it
rise?
doesn't look-
Are we ready for that? Is that what's going on? TV already up? Maybe I
Doesn't,
can show
it looks
somebody
circle,
one little
looks
link
circular.
before we get started.
Does not look like a nut driver.
I want to thank this. Look at this one. Look at our new close-up cam, by the way. No more angle. This is infusing. I'm
Don't
very
know,
excited.
but it's supposed to be a 5-in-1, but I
Nikon
thought it was cute.
Nicker lens. This is a vintage camera lens. We bought up all these vintage camera lenses on eBay. This is a Nikon Nicker from how many years ago? That's what it's called. It's called an Nikkor. Is that right, Jules? Cut to that close-up again. Look at this. Nikon Nicker. This is about, we've probably spent $250 on this 50-millimeter lens over there that was made, 35 years ago. Now cut to this one. This is a Canon lens, the one you're looking at now, which was over $2,300. Now cut back to the Nikon Nicker from 35 years. Look at that. There's no difference, right?
There they are.
That looks about just as good. So I wanted to thank, that's our new.
Here's what I ended up with for $50.
Thank you very much. And
The
we're
ones that
trying
are
to go
$14.99 from
full
Lowe's.
Fred right now. Full Fred coming season 23.
Got a couple
Thing is, they're actually good.
to replace all of them, so now we're
I
deciding.
think so, unless somebody
Really good
called
pliers
me,
for,
and I bought a couple full frame cameras, which is a
$14.99.
big upgrade. And but it looks like in order to use them, we'd have
And
to
here
go
they are
full
compared to
frame.
the
I can't
Knipix
see
version.
punch in just one or two. That's a big story. But if anyone could help me with that, please get in contact. I want to thank a listener that you guys might know and love from the Bring Back group. His name is Xander. You seen this guy, Xander? I'm sure he's on top of the Josh Denny stuff. Look what he sent me, Jules.
Xander
Cut to
sent
that
you that?
close up. Yeah, Xander sent this. Look,
Oh my
It's,
god, that's cute AF.
it's a submersible lighter. I got subbed the other day. What was that about? I got subbed where we were watching a podcast and they started talking about the dang submersible. We couldn't believe it. That's like, so I call that getting subbed. Get it? Subtweet. Okay, thank you, Xander, for this. This came in a package with a bunch of.
Guys, go on that
Just like-
sub.
If people are still, till this day, I just watched a brand new podcast with Esther Babitsky. where they started talking about the sub, and they start bringing up all the old talking points that everybody already did 60,000 times, and just redoing them. And it's always funny to see when people circle back to a topic that was so big like that. They all start parroting stuff that wasn't theirs from the first go around. But now that they've kind of got it all filled in, their brains just start chirping, and they go, I would never go on that sub. That sounds like something just like a rich person would do. And they start relitigating the submersible stuff.
Alright, so I'm just gonna,
all over again.
not a long video today, not a long live, I'm just kind of hanging and
Pick out Rise music today.
Let's just do the
prioritizing this
Well,
tool
that's gonna go
runner
here. Where the TV goes up, we're gonna start this
to an actual,
experience tonight.
not overstuffed bag, because,
Call it 6. Tomorrow you're gonna be here all night. We're gonna
like I said, all this
6 in the morning.
was in here.
Let's hit it. 1, 2, 3. Rise. Here comes home the old one. Monkey.
Might switch this out. I think I'll switch that one out.
Rise. Ah. Look at those cheap guitars over there.
Yeah, I'll switch it out.
Bunch of Mexican squires. Rise! There it is, the TV, the best invention in the world. This is where we see
Maybe I'll
all
just
our
switch it out with
guys.
the fuel.
Guys, full of guys.
Can I refocus your main camera and start me insane?
Sure. Yeah, you're just gonna have to. Oh, okay. You want to focus me live? Sure, we can. Here we're
God.
focusing the new camera.
The difference in power is insane between this and that subcompact.
Back. Wow. This is right. We're focusing live. We'll be right back. Before the show. We gotta be in crystal clear. You know what?
Man, if that Flex had like a ring light on it, it would be perfect. Oh my God, it'd be so perfect. My favorite impact though, for sure. It's just such a beast. I don't know, this one might be too. I don't know. These two.
Is everything okay here? It seems like there's a lot of technical here, huh?
It's building up,
This is
actually.
absolutely right. I got this new mug here to use for the show for when I drink my drink. This is a tribute to the life of the showgirl, of course. The new album, which, oh, look, that's actually her. Look at that one, Jules. That's her.
Wow.
Look at
That is why I love that M12.
Of course, debuted, she announced this new album on The Big Uglies pod, which was super exciting. Looking forward to that. We've already bought, what, 6, 7 variants of the vinyl?
Yes, you got
How
I
much
don't know
money
if you
have
could
we
tell,
spent
but
on Life of the Showgirl so far?
I bought-
$380?
4 CDs because they each come with a different keychain.
What a con
Let's see how
artist
this one is.
woman is, and I wish, you know,
I
she's
mean,
one
straight
of
across the
the person
grip angle.
to ever grace this earth, and
This one's very similar like a Glock.
They all do the same thing, Billie Eilish.
How they angle it up.
She's the only
Even
one that
Haim
makes
is
me
doing this now. Even Haim.
It's kind of
They're
angled
doing
up like that a
6 or
little,
7 variants. They're putting
where
out 8
the
tapes,
Flex is
putting
more
out 5
angled
versions
straight.
of the CD so that they could climb those Billboard
It's
charts.
kinda like angled
Each
up.
one of those
There you
sales
go.
counts.
Do you want to help her climb the charts?
I love that
I
angle.
don't think that it's our responsibility. And guess what? If you can't climb the charts with a single album sales, then you don't climb the
I
charts.
mean,
The
God,
sales
look
must
how
stop.
thin that is too.
And I can't believe we've got
It's
this
just
to
so
do
hard to
this, which is
beat the
like,
M12.
Oh, another 8 variant.
I cannot wait for a Gen 4 of that.
Wanna pay for 'em, Taylor. How about give us
It's
one
gonna be
for free
fun.
once in a while? Oh, we see you. Oh, we
That's
see
insane.
This month, we're gonna give you one on the house. There's been no give back. It's take.
You want some extra power on your
They're all doing it.
Redbar bear.
on your Klein ball grip?
I would. Yeah, we should start doing variants of each episode. Hey, again,
throw
it's
2
the
on
same
there.
episode, but the thumbnail's different. I'm trying that. God, I wish I could do that.
Put 2 of the Makita magnets on there,
Who's
and
that?
you can hand people
50
your
bucks?
twin
Okay,
grips
let's
like
get our
this.
first piece of Contento
Here you go, dude.
today.
Here you go.
It's gonna be a really good show.
Here's those twin
You guys
grips you wanted.
Doing this with us. We really did miss everybody
Yeah.
too.
No, I'm handing them to you with a
I
screwdriver.
started catching up with some people on
Pretty.
Insta.
Yeah, there's two
Yeah, I've got a
Makita
message back.
magnets on there.
And then
That's
you
why.
scroll up and it looks like you've posted
You gonna take 'em?
7,000 things to me over
Oh, you don't want 'em
the
anymore?
last couple months. I don't respond to those.
Oh, you want me to fuck off? Okay.
Couple
All right.
strings here and there. If it's anything,
Well, whenever you get
I
done
don't
hollering or-
respond to it. I don't respond to those people who are like, "Yo, what's up, you fucking faggot Jew?"
Whenever you get done hollering or crying or whatever you doing,
So yeah, just be smart.
you holler at me. I'll be in the bathroom boo-booing.
Someone
Alright.
says that the only person who doesn't do variants and vinyls and merch bundles is Drake. Yet you
Words
guys
to live by.
use the worst, LOL.
That's what this guy said. Is this the same guy who's been trying to like troll us with Drake for 3
I mean,
years?
why is he trying to do it? He's a genuine Drake
There's
fan.
no such thing as a genuine
By the
Drake
great
fan.
philosopher-
This is to Redbar.
Devin
Sorry.
the dude.
Don't
I
try.
believe it.
Hold on. Before you give this guy any authority over me, we don't try to troll me. So don't do that. All right, we've got an excellent thing to show you.
Oh my god, what should we
I
start with?
Start with.
Should we show a little
Man,
bit
this is so much shit.
of because I would just start with because
Yeah.
everything's so good.
Anybody got the Doyle? It's like a Klein clone. There's the magnets. Can't see through the... No, you can't see through the top. Yeah, they went all out on this one. Yeah, it's really nice.
It's nice. If anyone knows what this is from, it is a $50 prize on the line. Does anyone know what this is from? The first person to answer in the chat gets $50.
These are going in the bag.
Does that look beautiful? Oh, really, dude?
Millennium Falcons.
Yes, thank you. That is exhausting as heavy.
You're good at that.
Love's been practicing a lot. Okay, bring us in, Jules. Where are we going
That's the
first?
Millennium Falcons, I call them.
Should we? Oh my god, I can't even.
Don't
show
ask,
this.
just tell.
Ooh, should we watch a little bit of the most famous?
What's the middle one for?
Elephant
Where it's off
Graveyard.
center.
Oh, yes, Elephant Graveyard. Shout outs to Elephant Graveyard.
This is the craziest
Still
cross-hatching
not
I've ever
the-
felt in my life.
his latest video
It
was
is
titled
nice.
It is How Comedy Was Destroyed by an Anti-Reality Doomsday Cult
Great.
by Elephant Graveyard.
Is that really what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Say that again.
How Comedy Was Destroyed.
Really? That's the title of the video? Can't be. Oh, you know what I'm confusing?
You're
I've been
thinking of
reading the dang
Comedy
thumbnail.
Jones.
I've been Comedy Jonestown. You know, I don't read the title underneath. I read the thumbnail. Don't have two different things in your thumbnail and your thing. Elephant Graveyard, we really care about him, and he put out a very important piece of media, kind of talking about this whole Austin comedy thing and Joe Rogan and this beautiful video. Send that over. Is it over here on my desk yet?
Next up.
Next up, I don't see it.
It should pop.
Here it is, new Elephant Graveyard video. He made this wonderful. It's almost a movie.
It's amazing. We laughed, we cried.
Trying to get it here. And
But there's
like
one
I said,
part
we're
in
probably
particular that we were so excited he's bringing up because
yeah,
we've
and I
been
don't think anyone else is going to be covering this part. So I decided I'm going to show this part. This is from the Elephant Graveyard. He says, continuing our investigation into how current comedy, the current comedy era got to be so wonderful. Okay. I highly encourage everybody to watch this. Again, the title is How Comedy Was Destroyed by an Anti-Reality Doomsday Cult. This is sitting at 1 million views, which is almost hard to believe that people have the attention span. 1 million people have the attention span to sit through a lot of this. I mean, I could sit through all of it. I could sit through it for 5 hours, but you know how people are. So I can't believe they sat through all of this stuff. Yes, of course. I just can't believe 1 million people. When I think of those people from like the Brendan Schaub subreddit, or the people who watch PC Police, what's his name? Podcast Cringe. I can't imagine them sitting and actually watching something for this long. It doesn't seem like
if
something
you're gonna
they'd be.
watch this, don't just put it on and get in the shower. You have to watch.
No, you
it
gotta
with your
watch this one. You
eyes.
gotta see everything. Watch this one as if it's a film. If you haven't seen this movie night, it's an hour and 28 minutes. Sit down and watch this as if it was a film. Of course, I think he owes a lot of credit to me for this, which I'm happy to accept. Other than that, I wanted to show this one part because there's a really great part in here about a certain comedian that I've been wanting to talk about, but it just never came up, or I never had the time. My dog ate the comedian. But it's about Duncan Trussell. Yeah, remember Duncan Trussell? The voice of reason from L.A. Duncan Trussell's Joe Rogan's bearded friend, the mushroom man. Remember when Joe Rogan was all about mushrooms and Sid?
The mineral gospel. Robotic chain.
It used to be a bunch of wonderful things like this, and the Duncan Trussell episodes, I used to put those on. I used to love putting these things on when I was going to sleep. You ever do that thing when you're going to sleep and you're cuddling
the
up?
elephant Grego is here in the chat right now and says, I owe Redbar everything.
He owes me an apology.
Amazing work. We love
Yeah,
it.
really, seriously amazing work,
We
and
both
everybody
went,
should be
yes,
watching
when we
this.
saw this part, because we've been waiting for someone to say
Yeah,
this.
so I figured.
Try out one of these nut
everybody's
drivers from
gonna be
Hercules.
discussing all these other parts.
Or,
I thought it would be cool to show the Duncan Trussell part
We got them in metric
in
and
full,
pretty.
in case it ever comes up.
Complete
and that way you have the
sets.
backstory on what Duncan Trussell's been about to.
Look at all these sizes.
But yeah, I used to cuddle up in bed with that little weed puffa. What's my favorite weed puffa brand right now? Enfused Super Fog.
And the metric goes from 5 millimeter, 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So,
And you just keep watching Duncan Trussell and Joe Rogan, and then you fall into
quite a
this
bit of sizes. I think this one's what, 11, 30
half
seconds.
asleep, half awake thing.
No.
Very comfy, cozy.
Oh, I
You
bet
wish
it's
the night would
metric
ever
because
end.
it's probably
In
from
fact,
some
sometimes
over
you wake up 6 in the morning,
C spot.
7 hours later, it's still rolling somehow. The same episode. But Duncan Trussell has taken a turn for the worse, and nobody's really brought this up. I don't know how
3/8.
he's getting away with it. I'm so glad that Elephant Graveyard shined this spotlight on
Yeah,
Duncan
3/8.
Trussell.
It's
because
magnetic.
he's getting
They're
away with
magnetic.
murder.
Let's try it.
I'd like to show you that part. Jules, what is the time code?
Let's try the flex.
Duncan and Trussell car. Then we'll have a little movie.
I think he's at
With everybody.
33:30.
33:30. Look at that. Shoutouts to Redbar Rewind. Shoutouts to Xander. Shoutouts to Grave. Okay, here it is. I'm just going to play it if you don't mind. And,
Speed 3 bars.
see if I have anything to add. I might just chair react.
Commonly, you are philosophically soothed. You don't soothe the body, but you do soothe a part
Jesus.
of your inner self. You kill the part of your mind that's inquiring, the part that's honest, the part that embraces life's absurdity without copes. And you fill the hole left behind with things that offer false certainty in place of honest doubt, religious faith, political partisanship,
Oh, Tony!
materialism,
Tom!
hollow spirituality,
Aubrey Marcus!
scientism, hustle cut
Him,
culture,
him,
digital
me,
escapism,
him,
reactionary
him.
nostalgia, being a fat drunk idiot all the time, philosophical
The editing in this is really good. That's what I say. Don't put this on in the background and then start talking to your friends or looking at your phone or going to do other stuff. Watch this one like a film. Probably one of the better movies we've seen this movie. All right,
Wow.
I loved seeing Patrick Bet.
It actually started impacting. And the flex didn't impact at
I'll
all.
say it again. I have the same middle name as him, which a lot of people didn't know. Mike Bet David is actually my full name, which sucks.
thinking. And guru worship, or complete submission to authority. Above.
Greetings to you, my. It's me, D. Trussell.
Take this guy, Duncan Trussell, for example. One of Joe's longtime friends, and a former advocate of radical honesty, truth-seeking, and psychedelic wisdom. Not long ago, he was the lone voice of reason in
And I almost thought I was imagining this. I'm so glad people are picking up on this because I don't really see too many threads about it. I haven't really read too many things about it. I thought this Duncan part of this whole saga was being greatly ignored, so I'm really happy that we're focusing on this right now. And yes, he just mentioned this guy used to be kind of the voice of reason. The Joe Rogan Experience. This was innocent. If you would have asked me 8 years ago, Mike, what about Duncan Trussell? He's fine. He's nice, right? You would think he's a harmless, nice guy, and at the end of the day, he's going to do what's right. Well, let's find out.
Psychedelic wisdom. Not long ago, he was the lone voice of reason in Joe's inner circle, and the only guy to openly predict how Joe would be corrupted by powerful forces looking to exploit him for access to his far-reaching...
Oh, and for those of you who are behind, Joe Rogan has been compromised by powerful forces. Everyone's on the same page with that, right? They rose to power. They're in cahoots with the FBI now. Isn't that something? I told you about this, Joe Rogan. I'll never forget when Patrick Melton, years ago, first of all, by the way, if you didn't know this, I was the first person on the planet to ever cover Joe Rogan. Yep, that's true.
I say this every single time I bring up Joe.
Well, it must be said. There's new people here all the time. I don't think people know. People think maybe I'm just like too lazy to try and just started doing this. I've covered Joe for so long that I'm bored of covering Joe.
Yeah.
I find him to be beneath me. But he is. Can you believe everything that's happened with Joe? We don't really discuss it, but can you believe? Just the other week, I was reading an article where it said, the Trump establishment, who I like, asked Joe Rogan to not talk about Epstein.
Here we go.
And Joe Rogan is a very bad person. He has restricted me from his Instagram. Yes, I have been personally restricted by Joe Rogan, meaning when I type a comment on his page, it does not come up. He's seen me, he's restricted me, he refuses to speak of me. I have never been brought up on the Joe Rogan Experience. I am a plague in the comedy community. Every comedian is having trouble with me. They're all complaining about me day in and day out. I don't even have to broadcast. They're complaining about old me. Yet Joe Rogan will not mention me. We have never heard on air a mention from Joe Rogan or Tony Hinchcliffe. They know better. Which brings me to this. If you could get Joe Rogan or Tony Hinchcliffe to start talking about Redbar on the air, $3,000. Cash. From the podcast.
So from the second it goes, it's impacting.
On me, I know that they dislike me a lot, which is wrong. Okay.
On the Plex, it's probably halfway down.
Joe would be corrupted by powerful forces looking to exploit him for access to his far-reaching media platform.
People have decided you're one of the magnifying glasses, focusing this beam of attention into the world.
There's another run with the Milwaukee.
People are gonna try to exploit you. That's the main thing. Is people recognizing what you are. Will infiltrate your and then start blowing activity in the world, and you have to wrestle with your identity. I worry about you, man.
He was well aware of these billionaire techno wizard freaks out there, manipulating new media before it became too obvious to deny. He warned Joe about them being a danger over and over again.
Quick eject one more time. The Flex.
And they live in these compounds. Right. And Hastings and other people, they get killed all the time.
No! Hey, Michelle, turn it off! Turn it off! He dropped the screw!
That's hanging down right there. I've always had a problem with Duncan Trussell, how he carves out this beard.
Oh, God! Turn it off! It's embarrassing! For God's sakes! Turn it off! Cut the feed!
Carves this out. I've always talked about this, how he does this big dip here, this pool. See this here?
Alright.
You don't need to do that. That's
See how fast this starts to impact.
Don't do that. Just let it.
Oh, it's, yeah,
And of
it's...
course, trim down the sides and leave
Damn, it's so strong.
This up a little
Why
bit,
did he
doing like this.
decide to do that scoop and not do like an even scoop from by the ear?
I don't
What
know.
made him
I
have
don't
that
know why he's doing
indentation?
this scoop. It's not, I mean, there's hair that grows there. I've seen it fill in. It fills in just the same as this. You could connect this. He carves this out, and then it makes him look like a droopy guy. Hey, everybody, it's me, Droop. You look awful. No wonder you're not able to get that one model anymore. Anyone follow the model you used to date? This is very cute. I gotta start where it curls in like that a little bit. That looks nice.
To have their own way. So that means that there is some group or series of groups of people that are doing like highly nefarious actions from places of power. We know that there is like truly a war to control the paradigm.
He was by all accounts an honest
Look at that
guy,
scoop.
and probably the only guy on this stupid podcast who would rather say what's true than just whatever the burgeoning comedy emperor wanted to hear. But those sorts of qualities are no longer welcome, and the comedy czars simply lack them. They're far too threatening. So once Joe migrated into his new reality, Duncan faced the hard choice of either embracing the absurd and maintaining his principles of honesty and truth, or committing a philosophical sui and joining Joe in his new reality in order to maintain connection to the comedy czar's sphere of influence.
Whatever's happening, you just have to make it a good thing. Anything that's happening can be converted into something either that's going to make you scared, self-destructive, rationalize your anger, rationalize your shitty decisions, or it can be used as a thing that completely converts you. Like at any given moment, you can shed your operating system, you could drop all of the hang-ups, all the weird at any moment connected to the great truth, the divine.
That was him 5 years ago. He's since followed through on this new guy conversion, so let's see how
Conversion is
connected
coming
he is
through
to
the door.
that great truth. Ooh, that divine.
Let me ask you this: what do you think about people who say that someone like Peter Thiel is the Antichrist?
Here's what's fascinating to me about accusing Peter Thiel of being the Antichrist.
Now, Peter Thiel, in case you didn't know this in advance, is one of the primary billionaire techno-wizards we mentioned earlier. With his immense
Thanks,
wealth,
guy.
Thiel wields massive influence in politics, media, and online information.
You know what I always say when people say they don't like this? Deal with it. Weezer. Thank you very much. Yeah, deal with it. Okay? And, which was, by the way, one of the promo materials for the Teal album from Weezer. It was Teal with it, and people did. It wasn't a good album, but they dealt with it. This is Peter Thiel, which I did not know about until this video. And I'm just learning about him now. I thought we only had 2 billionaires here, Kanye and Kylie. So I'm a little confused, a little nervous about these guys bad jacketing me, which I think means you're putting on a jacket that I wouldn't wear. Okay, let's see. Should Duncan Trussell, though, a guy like him, this hippie, this flower boy, you know, this mushroom kid, you should hate a guy like this. You should hate all these people Rogan are associated with. You should be disgusted by the new Rogan, the new scene, and Tony's rise to power. He should despise all that, and he should be telling them, Joe, no! But instead,
Behind the scenes, he says weird stuff like freedom and democracy are actually not compatible. The company Palantir is deeply embedded with the CIA.
like this Palantir, it's like the Umbrella Corp. You know, one day everything's going to be Palantir. You're going to wake up, and it's going to be like, my Palantir drink is here, my Palantir breakfast, my Palantir, you know. Just if don't know about that, find out.
ICE, FBI, NSA, police, and the military-industrial complex promises to be the most powerful mass surveillance platform to ever exist.
That's
He
it.
subscribes to a philosophy that believes that civilization as we know it ought to be destroyed. And from its ashes, a new technocracy should arise. A new state run by a CEO king who wields absolute authority. Pete is part of this new military tech industrial complex, operating with little oversight while creating autonomous weapons and surveillance systems whose algorithms
Did you
remain
guys
a
know
complete mystery.
that elephant from Graveyard also edited the Ice Cube War of the Worlds movie?
I was just gonna say, this reminds me of Amazon's
Same guy.
War of the Worlds. Very similar, which was given a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes, this new Ice Cube War of the Worlds, which they had shelved. It was a COVID movie that they had shelved, and they decided, let's see what happens if we bring this back. And it's a B movie that they purposely made bad as a joke. But no, people, they really fell for that, and then they all had discourse online about how bad War of the Worlds with Ice Cube is.
It was good, okay?
It was good, and it was actually well done, and it was a well done movie that was very easy to follow, and it's low-hanging fruit to sit around and mock that movie and pretend, oh my god, I can't believe how stupid they are, oh my god, all these Amazon plugs. This was by design. This is what they wanted for the film, and I'll tell you, there was no slow parts. It went, and we enjoyed the film, and I would say, I'd go even further to say, criticizing this movie is a form of racism. This is what the movie looks like.
Caricature of a villain, straight out of a comic book. But Pete is real. And the
It's
exact
amazing. I got a side sorry for fuss. It's amazing how many rich people wear these Ray-Ban
What does one use these for?
sunglasses. Is that Ray-Ban? Ray-Ban T. Ray-Ban T. So maybe those are better.
Deal with it.
Teal with it, yeah, Ray-Ban teal. I can't
Castle
believe
nuts?
people wear Ray-Ban. Ray-Ban
Like
is
on my AR?
not a nice glass.
That's what I would use it for, I
It's
guess.
front of the mall. That's
It
I
fits.
really can't believe how many
That's what I was
people wear
thinking.
Ray-Ban. Let's not do it. Let's try to be more unique. Let's try to be more.
This little
announced.
Kaiweets rules.
Okay. Thank you.
straight out of a comic book. But
Is it?
Pete is real. And the exact kind
Hopefully
of
people are
nefarious,
following
influential guy that Duncan used to warn everybody about just a few years ago.
Yes.
All right, back to Duncan. What's he saying about Pete?
Here's what's fascinating to me about accusing Peter Thiel of being the fucking Antichrist.
Stuff. He's very much.
fucking awesome. And it was like totally normal, dude. Obviously super smart. There didn't feel like there was any kind of like subversive anything. Nothing.
You saw him. You hung out with him in Austin. Now this is like we hear.
It gives you like the percentage
Tim
of
Dillon going to dinner
the strength
J.D. Vance.
and speeds
This is
up
like
when you're on the hot
Theo
side.
Vaughn having
Pretty cool.
a best friendship with Robert F. Kennedy. And now we've got Peter Thiel and Duncan Trussell hanging out. And, you know, it's just shocking. It's like, you think these guys...
Another blade for the ball grip.
You think these guys...
Got the
think
Ultra Fit going on in there.
and interesting. You don't get any alarms going off when these people want to speak to you, especially Theo Vaughn. J.D. Vance just loves...
Alright, let's load this bag. Get up here. Watch Landman.
But,
We're watching Landman tonight, baby.
Guys would be a little alarmed.
Man, last night me and my baby sitting around watching Landman. You know what I mean? Paramount.
For example, I won't even have a lunch with Ben Lemon from Living Party. Ben Avery. Okay?
We would love to.
Let alone J.D. Vance. I won't compromise myself with Ben Avery. Meanwhile, these guys are sitting down with Peter Thiel, Elon Musk.
Aren't these beautiful? I don't even, I can't bring myself to use them.
Podcast ad.
Maybe I'll have to use them one day.
We're compromised, and, this is who these
Aren't they
people are.
beautiful?
All right, listen to
I mean, jeez.
Hot Breath comedy.
They deserve the light.
Looks like shit. What happened to him?
That is not him. That is
yes.
not him.
Here, press play. Don't go back too far.
Okay, here we go.
He's gonna cut back.
Peter Thiel being the fucking Antichrist.
That's not hot stuff.
He's very much.
fucking awesome. And it was like totally normal, dude.
They deserve the close-up and the light, actually.
Feel like there was any kind of like subversive anything. Nothing to really be scared of.
Depressing.
So people say that Peter Thiel.
That is
Look at this
not hot breath
scumbag.
comedy.
This used to be like a clean.
That's
cut
not him.
Christian. Isn't it?
That's not him.
Who is that?
I don't know. It's just some guy
Comedy
Duncan's talking to. That's
Network.
not hot breath. You can't recognize hot breath. Man, I can see hot breath in my fucking
You're
dream.
right. Why did I think that was hot breath? Who is that?
I don't know, but what has what's happened to hot breath comedy.
I literally thought that was him. Oh, thank God. He's still Christian.
It's not hot breath, bro.
This Antichrist, just for arguments of
Who
faith.
says that?
You hear that? He's actually getting mad about this.
Arguments of
Who
faith.
says that?
The reason Dunk's got to do this is because the comedy czar is actually being spread. So he had to become a new guy in Joe's circle of power. You got a shriveled husk of a guy being fed by a demonic umbilical
The ECX insulated Milwaukee rolls fit so good.
never disengage. Cooked, finished, and God, look at him. He's just not the same guy.
I love that. God, this is all the whole documentary needs to be. God, look at him. He's just not the same guy. And there it is. Look at the eyes. Duncan Trussell never used to have these eyes. He never used to be so scared. He never used to look like this. When a man's eyes change, hurrah.
Shane, there he is. Look in his eyes. It's obvious. Those are Suey eyes.
Wow.
Well, that's a confirmed Suey for Duncan. Rest in peace, man. Get dosage. Well, once you've entered the comedy czar's comedy cult,
Wow, so there it is. I thought that was a very important scene. And I ask everyone, confront Duncan. You know, all these guys, they need to be put under a spotlight, a hot lamp, and they need to be confronted live
I'll
on
never
camera.
not have these
Duncan,
German
what
clowns
is
with me,
going
ever.
on? And they need to kind of address
They're
what
that amazing.
is going on. What the hell? What the hell, E?
What the hell, E?
What the hell?
What the hell?
What
What the hell, E?
What the hell? You know, we heard this song, What the
The
Hell?
hell, E?
You heard this? It's Black Eye. What the hell? What the hell, E?
Getting quite a collection of long bits I can use in the ball grips.
You heard this? Turns out we're so bummed. I wanted to, play that on the show. Turns out,
Oh, God, I need to keep that in there. The P2R2 Bosch is a game changer. Get it immediately. It's that good. Everybody should have that.
it's a TikTok.
P2R2, Phillips 2, Robertson 2,
To be out of here. We're striking.
all in one.
This is how comedy was destroyed.
Both sides are the same.
Anti-reality.
It's just double-sided, and this one's like $8.
He makes some great points.
Essential
It is
viewing.
a
You get
great
two
watch.
sides.
Everybody watch
Same.
that. And boy, how scary are things getting, huh?
Speaking of Peter Thiel.
Those diamond tip Ryobis were on sale at
Josh,
Home
interviewed
Depot for
Chris
like
Yarvin.
I would love
$2
to
something
see
for these
this.
2 long ones in a pack.
Every time we talk about Dash, did anybody understand what this was from? Did we get our thing?
Yeah.
We didn't get a winner from this? I can't believe it. So
Let's
we
have
don't
another
have people
ball
that
there.
are pretty, that
Maybe
good at the
not.
internet.
Oh
Like
well.
these people who
But
watch
yeah, I'm
the
gonna
show
use
really
switch
know
out
what's
this
going on.
Phillips. Why
If you
not?
don't know what this is, you're not really a power user.
Just head in there because it's like a
You're not
new
really on the net.
Milwaukee Ultra
How
Fit.
beautiful, huh? I got 12 of these. So if I ever run out.
And look how good that
Nobody
fits in
got
there.
what that's from. Very interesting. Okay. All right, let's
Perfect.
bring it up. Throw it up.
Might leave it in the side, really, because it just fits so good. Yeah.
Here we are. It's
The
another
ball grip with the
hit.
P2R2? Yes. Yas, Queen. Yas, Queen.
Got a nose reveal coming up.
Alright, so I'm going to actually utilize this Husky 4-barrel. I like it quite a
So,
bit.
yeah, part of our ladies'
Especially
night premiere
for
is this beautiful
this purpose right there.
Twitter. Oh, look at this. 2160. Not bad.
I'll do the
We know
canoe
this
fix.
guy.
Load
What's
out
his
on
name? Yarvin?
Curtis Yarvin.
So this is Curtis Yarvin, and a lot of people, this is where I kind of get all my shtick from. Do we know Curtis
Got the pliers
Yarvin?
wrench.
Are you guys familiar with Anand? Are you familiar with the Anna universe, Anna and Dasha?
You got the Cobras.
This is Red Scare related. This is Curtis Yarvin, is that his name?
Yes.
And I really like this guy. I'm so glad that he's
Twin
unmasked
grips.
himself. And they're doing a live event on this stage.
Put it in here since I'm
Here's
going to put it in a bag to fit more in
a
there.
small crowd. This is at a movie theater. It seems to be at one of these low-rent New York movie
Got the Slim
theaters.
Cobras.
And he's here. He's doing this live show. And because it's ladies' night, we've got to show you this. There's my girls.
Can you guys hear us
You
now?
got the
Cool. I was thinking that I should have
what are
asked
these
you guys
ES
straight
180s?
questions for us since you like to talk so much. Is there anything that you
Wow.
want to talk about or want us to ask you?
Wow. La joke hair, as you could see. There it is, and the smile is going to really creep in here. You know, we love doing these Dasha zoom-ins. I got to show you her new smile. Did you want to call somebody out, man? One of Dasha's ex-boyfriends, Adam Friedland. I'm not sure if he's listening, but I DM'd Adam.
These are gonna have their own
Friedland
little couch,
2
actually.
months ago. I just recently checked again to see if he has responded to my lovely text about his guitar, and still nothing.
These two Kinetics.
I believe Adam
I just
Friedland
gotta have my
is
Kinetics with me.
compromised in grace.
I can't just let them sit
Please,
around.
I think he could see what's going on. I think everybody in this scene, in our New York scene, which I'm involved in, this is me, Jack Antonoff, Adam Friedland, Nick Mullen, Dasha, Anna, Yarvin,
You never know when they'll
Big J Okerson.
You can
Hassan
use 'em
Piker, Stavi,
for anything really.
we're all in this together, and we all kind of hang out, and we all kind of discuss genopolitics. What am I? We figured out that I'm...
Look at that Knipex set.
I'm a champagne socialist. Besides the fact of splitting up or sharing or
On that little
helping
4-barrel,
anybody with any money. I'm against
Husky.
that completely, but as far as the other stuff, I think I'm right there with those
Is that right
guys.
there?
Now, I am
Oh, that would
calling
be
on
sick if that
Grace
worked.
From I'm calling on Liz from Truthon to call out Adam Friedland.
Well, this
Now,
works.
Adam Friedland
Oh my
from
God,
the
it
Nick
does.
Mullen show has started his own show, and I was starting to really like it. And I was starting to develop a friendship with all these guys. Pretty close.
Got your linemen's,
And- but now I'm realizing that Adam Friedland
some
is
strippers.
you know, very similar to what we're going to show you with Joe DeRosa coming up. I call this a manic up. Different than most manic ups because
Diagonals.
this involves what's called selling out.
I'm gonna
You saw
always have these
Stavros
Crocs
do
with
this,
me from
the
now on.
comic Stavros, he sold out. And I believe that these boys all have the same manager. I could be totally wrong. All have the
There's
same
Mother
manager
Ball
as
I didn't have
Hassan
that, of
Piker.
course.
And Hassan's Piker, whoever is managing or the publicity people or whatever you want to call it, boys,
Do the fluke.
they're propping these guys up and they're doing too much. Like every week, Hassan's got a new article, which I like for Hassan.
Do the
I
level.
like Hassan and GQ. I like interviews with Hassan Piker. I like the photo shoots. And I love Hassan's merch. I bought all of Hassan's merch. I'm afraid to wear it on the show. I don't want to get lumped at Ted Cruz. But Adam Friedland seems to be taking the same route as Hassan Piker, in which they're doing articles about him. They're
The
propping
level
him
fits
up,
there.
and I believe that he's jumping the shark.
Those strippers fit
With all this
there.
stuff. I don't think this is his path. I don't like the publicity that he's been doing. I don't like the little ads, and I don't like the fact that they're treating the Adam Friedland show as if it's anything new. I'm really disappointed in Adam Friedland, not just for not getting back to me, but for selling out. And I warn people like
Throw
Grace.
these
I
Klein
because I don't wanna
Cobras in
see
there.
Grace follow in these footsteps, and I see you guys are getting excited with the clout. And you know what was cool about you guys? You weren't the Austin comedy scene. You know, you weren't clout chasing. And now you got a little taste of this. And this is something that none of these podcasters or entertainers,
Let's throw these Klein tidbits in.
anybody else
These
who's
extensions.
got a following can put aside. They can't resist that clout climb because it is so easy now, right? It's so easy to make a new friend in the industry and then hopefully get all their fans. And the next thing you know, you might be the next Shane Gillis as far as money.
Throw this 3/8 in there.
Be ready for the mainstream once he.
Man, that thing is smooth.
fixes
It's
it.
Milwaukee.
Yeah, I would love to come over to Adam Friedland's place with a pull tech. And in fact, we're going to have that. We're going to do a bit here where we take the old vintage Pultec EQ, the tube equalizer, and we do Adam Friedland's audio, which is all over the place and very difficult. It's going to hold you back. You don't want to get. I can't believe you're getting the articles. You're in all the publications.
Throw it 3/8 in there.
But nobody is concerned about just a touch of EQ. Cut a couple frequencies
Here's
here,
a metric
boost
set.
a couple there, and you'd be fine.
It's
but
the,
nobody will care about that. They just want. They're going down that little.
The
cloud,
Weehaws.
waterfall, that Clout River, and
I think
it's
Friedland is going to do the
disgusting.
right thing.
I don't think so. I
liked
think
his beef
no.
with
I think
DJs,
it all
Glenn, and
corrupts. It
academics.
all corrupts.
Nice,
I
it
did
fit
love
right in
beef
there.
with academics, what I don't like about this Adam Friedland brace beef with academics is that it is
There's another pouch.
cloud inside. It is.
That
You
could be
can
useful.
See the excitement in their eyes. Oh my God!
All right, so
maybe
this side's
we
loaded
get
down.
Is it
Like
going
crazy.
to happen? And for now, the comedy is there. Okay, fine. Adam Friedland, some of his best work is happening right now. He used to be very junky and cheap and loose. I believe Adam Friedland is getting better. Let's slow it down.
Let's just use the other side
Don't worry
there.
about the cloud. Worry about the comedy. Nobody does it. They all lose themselves in it. Now we can't have True and I. The only podcast left.
Yeah, that'll
Listen,
even it out.
follow
Weight
this
wise.
path, and I saw it in their eyes when they both did that thing with academics. I don't know if I saw this, but their eyes had the dollar signs in them. They did, and it was restricting me
Cool.
from laughing as loud as I could have during those segments. So
Went to
I
do the Milwaukee, I guess.
I did laugh, but I warned. I would have laughed huge. I would have fallen to my knees and started grabbing at Jewel's legs and de-pantsing her. I am going to issue this warning once. Stay away from the cloud, or
You gotta
else.
get these.
We
You
don't
don't
like
got them.
that. If I have to stay away from it, and if I
Worth
can do
going
it,
Harbor Freight for.
then anybody can. Okay. Because I got opportunity around every corner I could be.
Little pipe
I could be
cutter.
as big as they get. Within a day.
See, I could either have
Okay, here she is. This is Dasha.
this
What's
3/8
going on here? Should I
or
show that?
this 3/8 in the bag.
That's an
They both fit, but,
shot. You know, they always
you know.
really get. Look at the shadows. They
How
have
awesome
on
is that
each
little
other's faces.
Milwaukee?
It's like that Seinfeld episode where he's dating that girl, but then in the wrong light, she looks like a monster. That's kind of what's been happening to the Red Scare girls almost every time they're on a podcast. So let's see what happens here. Let's just show you the intro here.
We should have asked you to ghostwrite our questions for us since you like to talk so much. Is there anything that you want to talk about or want us to ask you?
Wow.
Ooh,
I thought you'd come with some questions, so
I have a ton of them. I got a handle.
try to be.
Do you want to talk about your glow up?
My glow up.
Here they are, and you would think, Mike, I thought they were doing this in front of an audience. It's dead silence. Yes, it is. There. I love this Curtis Yarvis's hair. You know, he recently lost about 300 pounds. He used to be more of a Glenn Fricker guitarist. But now he looks like this. I feel like getting the same haircut might be good. And here's a little tip. If you want this haircut that he has, well, just wash your hair with hand soap. Which I know it looks like maybe I did that. No, this is actually deep condition, deep moisturizer. This is washing your hair only once a week.
I'll keep the
This is
security bit set in there
using
with the
best
driver.
stuff. What am I using right now? Crown Affair.
Wow.
Yep,
Wait a minute.
I am.
Oh, yeah, I can put this
all Crown Affair from
That ECX1 in there.
Sephora, which to me is a high-end store. Limited products that no one could get anywhere else.
Put your
this
little
is-
ECX1 in there.
I'm just going to show you a few time cuts. So, Jules, why don't you prop me up?
You can go to 16 minutes.
Probably fit this Makita in there
I just
too.
really like the cinematography in
Yeah,
this.
so this is more of just
One of
a
those
cinematic
Makitas.
thing. So what are we looking at here? A cinematic nose reveal. This could be considered bullying, but hey.
Yep.
If you guys are going to
It
bully
works.
the right, then we got to bully the left. So let's see a cinematic nose reveal, part of Ladies' Night.
And we'll just deal with the outside now.
Tonight. The thing is, actually, earlier, like
we're
outside
actually
now. Wait a
sometimes
minute.
you'll see this
Man, I got
with
so much room over there. I'll put this
sometimes
light
they're
in
mistaken
there.
for women. They were
Watch right
mistaken
here.
for they're smaller.
Love that Klein
okay.
light.
See the nose reveal. I'm gonna have to zoom in here.
A couple in there with
So
it.
out of this shot of Dasha, we'll reveal
Us
this
as well. Sometimes they were mistaken for.
Look at this. Do you see that peek out there? What a shot. That's almost like a nose coming out of Dasha, but it's not. We couldn't believe it. When we saw this, we were screaming. I want everybody in
I was
the
wondering.
to know that. We saw this, we couldn't believe it. This nose pops out.
It gets better, it gets better.
It does get better. Can I keep it
Yeah,
zoomed
yeah,
in
just
like this?
from here.
It'll work.
Mistaken for women. They were mistaken for they're smaller, they're the size.
This.
Female or
I mean, you did her dirty. Not on ladies' night, folks. Now, Anna,
Here's what I'm
this is
wondering.
probably your worst nightmare, knowing that this shot
If you know,
exists.
let me know.
You probably said to yourself, it's all dummies do. No one's gonna notice.
Is that insulated now?
No one's gonna notice this. In fact, we have Ann, Jules, and my wife noticed, and we laughed, and we watched, and we noted.
I respected the nose reveal.
We hate this reveal. Now, there's a lot of things wrong with this that can be fixed with a small 8-ounce hammer from Milwaukee.
Is this an insulated screwdriver now?
Summer of Milwaukee, I'll tell you this. Here's one. Does Mike know about Milwaukee, the tool company? Well, yes, I do, and I've replaced every tool I own. I'm almost like collecting Milwaukee as if it's supreme. And I have repurchased every tool in my home and studio with
feel you, Mike.
Milwaukee.
Yep.
I've thrown out $38 tape
That's how it be
measures.
sometimes,
I've
Mike.
thrown out very expensive DeWalt
Yeah.
ratchet sets. I've thrown out numerous Craftsman crap, and I've replaced it all with Milwaukee. Now, I'm shouting out that Milwaukee brand here today because I was at True Value, and I asked the guy, I go, hey, where are your box cutters? And he goes, oh, okay, here. And he takes me over to a locked cabinet, completely locked up, and he goes, which one do you want? And he's trying to sell me on the cheapest ones there, as does every salesman in Tucson. They assume you're, you know,
I need
dirt
this
scared,
stapler.
and that you want the cheapest thing possible in the store, or else you're gonna get mad. Not me. I'm looking for that. They call me Mike High to Low, because I'm sorting from high to low at every site, and that's how I do my shopping. I go to the weed store. I search high to low. That potency high to low on the weed store. Price high to low. And I go, oh, look at all these discounted, you know, they'll be selling an eighth of it. You know, this discounted to $10. I'll find of the same one. I'll go, oh, well, they're selling a half ounce of this same weed with no
We
discount.
got a lot of Milwaukee fans in the chat.
I am so happy
They're everywhere.
to hear that. Thank you so
It
much.
says, tell Mike the Milwaukee marker outperforms the Sharpie.
I bought the Milwaukee markers. I bought it all. I did.
I
just
did
bought
too,
the
bro.
Milwaukee marker set. I got the blue, the green, the black, and could that be it? Is there another color? The red. The blue, the green, the red, the black. They do outperform Sharpie, so I was using it to hang a lamp. And I dotted. I have a little permanent marker for my dottings, and I use that. And this is why I brought it up, because I know that there's people who work in the industry out there. They're building decks. And I wanted to know, is Milwaukee good stuff? Or am I being suckered by the font? Is the Milwaukee font just
He likes the
streetwear?
font. We
And
all
that's
do.
why I like it. Or is it a higher level of product than, let's say, the same color scheme, almost, Craftsman?
Nah.
Not into. In fact, I would like a higher.
No, you want the Milwaukee,
So
bro.
if you know something that outshines Milwaukee, I'll be happy to replace all my Milwaukee.
Well, someone says Mike is too poor for Makita.
No.
Said,
How dare they?
Makita.
oh my god, you
Okay, hold
haven't
on.
heard of Makita? Loser.
Who sells Makita? So here's the problem. I'll tell you the
With
problem.
it.
Hold on. I'll tell you the problem. Amazon is not allowed to sell Milwaukee. Guess who sells Milwaukee? Home Depot. This is why I asked. And can somebody link us to a Makita
What are the odds I'm watching
Let's just
Redbar
start with a screwdriver.
in the tool hanger
Key to screwdriver.
and he gets on a tool talk? I don't think he's talked tools in
I'm willing to
a decade.
switch over everything that I've done from walking to Makita. If that's the way to go. I'm thrilled. Don't take that as you insulted me. Take that as you helped me. Thank you so much. All right, Summer of No's. Let's go back to this. And should we see this for one more second here?
And
Look at that shot.
and,
Why would you
they,
do
of
this to
course,
her?
Manage to defend a patch of territory.
Look at
They will
that.
come into their own. They will become the real.
That was
They
gonna be
get
my
done.
next
They
question.
will. They get done dirty everywhere they go. Okay, what's our next time code for ladies' night?
You can go to 22:15.
2:15. Wait till you show the beautiful women, the baddies, that are going to be on the screen tonight. It is ladies' night, and believe me, these are primo tens. And they are here tonight. Okay, let's see what happens here. This is 22:15. Okay, this is great. So this is classic Dasha. You know, we've been following her littlest moments. Remember that time that Dasha took a sneak puff on Megyn Kelly? Remember that? One of my favorites.
All right, gotta go watch Landman. Thanks for hanging with me.
Here's one similar. This is called Dasha almost falls asleep and then wakes herself up with a sneeze. Another moment you didn't think Mike Redbar was watching. Watch this.
He kind